What if I told you that the biggest thing shaping your life isn't your job or your relationships or what happens to you, but what happens right between your ears? That's what we're digging into today. This idea that you become what you think, and here's the best part, how you can actually take the driver's seat.
Oh, we've all been there, right? You're just trying to exist, maybe fall asleep, and your brain decides to spin up a playlist that you absolutely cannot turn off. It's just this constant buzzing inner monologue. So, what's on this playlist anyway? Well, it's definitely not your premium, curated, focused chill beats playlist. Nope, it's the free version. And it is loaded with ads. And those ads are all those random, annoying, negative thoughts that just pop up out of nowhere. And the songs? Oh, the songs are a real greatest hits collection of all your most cringeworthy moments. You know the ones. That mistake you made at work last week? It's track one. That thing you said in high school? Yep, that's track two. On repeat, forever. Do any of these sound familiar? I'm guessing yeah. These are the classics, the chart toppers. The little whispers telling you you're not good enough, or that you'll never reach that goal, or that you're just lazy. It's wild how we all seem to have the same terrible playlist. Here's another way to think about it that I absolutely love. It's like having 50 browser tabs open in your mind, all at once. One is playing a YouTube video of that embarrassing memory, another one is your to-do list, and a whole bunch of others are just flashing ads that say, you're doing it all wrong. It's no wonder we feel so scattered. Okay, so here's where things get interesting. It's easy to feel like we're just stuck with this default chaotic setting. But what if we're not? What if you could actually grab the controls and become the DJ of your own mind? And look, this isn't some new age wellness trend. We're talking about ancient wisdom here. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius said this almost 2,000 years ago. He knew that the real power isn't in controlling every little thing that happens out there, but in mastering what happens in here. That's where strength really comes from. So here's the absolute game changer. Your reality isn't what happens to you, it's how you think about what happens to you. I mean, think about it. Two people can get stuck in the exact same traffic jam. For one person, it's a disaster, their day is ruined. For the other, it's an unexpected chance to listen to their favorite album. Same traffic, totally different reality. All right, that's the big idea. But how do we actually do it? How do we go from theory to practice? Well, it's time to get our hands dirty. We're going to open up a toolkit with 3 solid practical strategies you can start using today. Our toolkit has 3 key pieces. First up, choosing your environment, basically setting yourself up for success. Then we're going to talk about asking yourself better questions, which is a total game changer. And finally, we'll get into the art of reframing your thoughts. Let's start with number 1. So, step 1, choose your environment. This isn't about having superhuman willpower. It's about being smart. Look, if you need to write a big paper, are you going to do it in your bedroom with your TV and phone right there begging for your attention? Probably not going to go well. But if you take yourself to a quiet library, you've suddenly made it easy for your brain to focus. You're designing your world to help you win. Now for step 2, and this one is huge, asking better questions. When we're struggling, our default question is so often, what's wrong with me? But just feel the shift when you ask something different. Something like, okay, what does my mind actually need to focus right now? And that's the whole difference right there. The first question, what's wrong with me, comes from a place where you're already broken. It's a dead end. But the second question turns you into a problem solver. It's kinder, it's more compassionate, and honestly, it actually works. And that brings us to our third tool, reframing your thoughts. I want you to think of your thoughts like a river. They're just going to keep flowing no matter what. You can't just build a dam and stop them. You'll just get exhausted trying. The real skill is learning how to gently nudge the current in a better direction. So here's what that looks like. Instead of I'll never be fluent in English, which is just a door slamming shut, you guide it to I'm getting better every day. That's a path forward. Instead of this workout's going to be awful, you reframe it, this is how I take care of my body. Suddenly it has a purpose. See the difference? You're not stopping the thought, you're just steering it. Okay, so let's tie all this together with one last big idea, a really powerful metaphor. Start thinking of your mind as a garden. You are in charge of what grows there. And the process is actually pretty simple, just like gardening. First, you have to notice the weeds, those automatic negative thoughts. Then you deliberately plant new seeds by choosing better, more helpful thoughts. And then you have to water them every single day with practice, until eventually your garden starts to look a whole lot healthier.
And this, right here, might be the most important thing to get. You are not the constant chatter in your head. You're not the clouds passing by. You are the big, wide open sky that the clouds are passing through. And once you realize you're the observer, the sky, you can choose which clouds you give your attention to. It all comes down to this simple truth. You're not the weeds. You're not even the flowers. You are the gardener. So that leaves us with one last question. You've got the tools, you've got the garden. The only thing left to decide is, what are you going to choose to grow today?